These are the requirements of building a house here in Kenya. So, number one, two, and three are just requirements that the client should provide. They are mandatory. Even your engineer, your architect, your whoever is designing the plan for you will require them. That is, number one, it's a land ownership proof, and simply in Kenya, have a valid title deed. Number two, what you need to have is a land rate clearance form. A land rate clearance form that simply shows that you have been paying taxes for this particular land that you want to build on. Number three is a land. It's a map. It's a land map that shows the exact location of your land. And that you should acquire it from Survey of Kenya. You should be having that map that shows the exact location of your land. Now we move on to number four, which is very crucial and very important. It is a building plan or an architectural drawings. And when I talk of architectural drawings, actually it should be approved architectural drawings. Like your plans should be approved. They should have passed through the physical planning department of Kenya. So unless your plan, or not your plan, unless your house is more than one story, that's when you will be required to provide approved structural drawings. These structural drawings, these are simply the alignment of steel bars. Like, for a house which is more than one story, you will be required to reinforce it. So for the for the for the for this case, you will be required to produce an approved structural drawings. These structural drawings, they should be accompanied with a structural engineer practicing license. Again, a copy of a practicing license of a structural engineer, and it is an approved structural engineer. So from there we shall head to number five requirement. Number five requirement is what we call that certificate, EIA license, or in other words, NEMA. NEMA department will make sure that any environmental factor that is harmful to the environment is reviewed. Like if the area is prone to earthquakes, if the area is prone to swampness, to dampness, or if there is existence of new buildings in old buildings in that particular area that you are going to construct at. Now that is the work of NEMA to review. After reviewing all that, they will issue you with a license called EIA license. So let's go to number what? Lastly, I think this is the last, and this is the most important. NCA, Kenya National Construction Authority. Now, from all the things that we have viewed, from all the requirements that we have already viewed, now it is the work of NCA to make sure that everything and anything that it's required for this particular building has been adhered to. And that's why you will find out in Kenya, that's why you will find out that in some projects there is that X that is being put, and they put their signature. It is the NCA. They put that because maybe you didn't meet one of the requirements that was required for the building. They also follow up to see during the construction period. They will follow up to see that you are following the said plan, or the said structural plan, architectural plan, or the said notes in the building plan that are noted, that you are following them during construction period. Every building requirement or every code according to the Building Act it is adhered and followed during, before and during construction. So I think that's all about requirements of constructing a house in Kenya. So in case you have forgotten, let me just review them very quick and very fast. So number one, we talked about land ownership proof, that is a title deed. Number two, we said that you should show land rights clearance form. And number three, we talked of a survey map or a land map that shows your exact location of your land. Number four, we have talked about approved architectural drawings. Number four, at number four again, if your house is more than one story, that's when you will be required to have not to show, actually it's to present, to have approved structural drawings. Number five, we have talked about NEMA, that is you should have a NEMA approved license. Number six, we have talked about NCA, National Construction Authority approval. You should be approved by NCA before commencing your work. So that's all about requirements of building here in Kenya, guys. I think we have already exhausted. It was a quick video, guys. Don't forget to like this video, click that subscription button, and share with your friends, guys. So let's keep this growing. It's your guy, Gakuru Contractor. Till next time, bang.